Meow. Can I kick it? I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Lumos.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Just
Have
in
a
time.
seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed.
I am.
You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Sorting hat will take the choice into account when sorting you into your house. We'll accept the house. So, on the Wizarding World website that kind of accompanies the game, you can do like a quiz that sorts you into the house. Ravenclaw was the one that I got when I did the quiz. So we'll accept that. We'll go with what it's suggested. We'll stick true to thing. We'll do it as it said. We're not just going to pick what we want.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Yes. I probably would if I was picking.
Oh, and
Hang on a
one
sec.
more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Squawk!
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Nice.
So as I was saying, I think if I got to pick my own house,
Everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I don't think I would have gone the normie route, which I would imagine most people would have gone, is to go Gryffindor. I wouldn't have gone for Hufflepuff, because as the book suggests, Hufflepuff's for a bunch of duffers. And I ain't no duffer. I probably would have gone Slytherin just for the lols and been a bad boy. Well, I can be a bad boy in Ravenclaw. There's nothing that says I can't. This mirror is broken.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What do you think was going to
Right.
happen?
What did you hope would happen?
Oh.
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Class clown, obviously. Dumbass. Right, okay.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Haha.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Nice. Who's the other person we've got to speak to? Amit.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello.
Oh.
Would you like to take a look?
It startled him. He's going to put shoe polish. He's going to be a prankster like the other guy. I'm going to end up with a black eye.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus.
Obviously.
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Nice.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Okay.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
Okay.
You best not keep her waiting.
That new 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
Shut
I
up.
can't imagine starting a new school.
Potato!
Oh, that's not the button I want. I'm going to have to get used to the controls. I usually have a different
Good morning.
button
I
for
trust
sprint.
you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Hooters.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Nice.
Here you
Oh,
are.
magic. Jeez.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
It's a
field
book.
guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It's been okay. Been working and playing some Elden Ring. Nice. I played the game a bit,
Thank
but
you,
not
Professor,
too
but
much.
What do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Am I enjoying the game so far? Yeah, it's stunning.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions
It's
you
a
may
little,
have.
little stuttery on
Work with me
stream,
and we
but
shall put it to the test.
hoping it should It should still translate well, so...
This way.
You're the boss, Professor Weasley.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Why is it foggy in here? Okay. Weird. Must be a graphical thing. Can we run? Speed this whole process up a little bit. I want to learn some spells.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Field guide page. Collect. Ravenclaw bust. Guide pages. This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Nice. You've unlocked a field guide challenge. Oh, my friggin' webcam's going to be in the way of this, isn't it? Okay, we might have to adjust some things, but we'll see how we go. I'll read it anyway. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts 1 of 2. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Escape to open the field guide. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. 1% overall progress. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select the field guide pages to continue. Field guide pages. Okay, lock challenge. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back here often to collect your rewards that you have unlocked. Okay. Nice.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Nice.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Nice.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Ronan?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful.
I've pressed this button by mistake.
You will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did,
And how to
Professor.
die,
He's
nearly.
been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
She's onto us. Shit. I'm gonna keep hold of his secret for now. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Speaking of
Speak
which,
the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
and fibbing.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right, let's speak to this fruitcake.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
There's an Ellie behind me. She's here. Nah. She can have a cheer too. And some hearts. I'll treat her. Ellie's here. Woo! Mark says hello. She's only here to see you. This represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Dory now also says hi, Ellie. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. This is what I have to put up with. She thinks she's so clever. Yeah. Track a quest with right mouse click to continue. Defense against dark arts or charms. Defense against dark arts or charms. Yes, please. Defense against dark arts or charms. Charms, she says. Thanks.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now,
it will.
sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ools. Hooters. Right, so we need to go to Charmed class. Cast Charmed Compass, V. Oh, there's a little, oh. Let me out. As I said, visually, stunning. I need more wham. I think I need more wham. I should hopefully get things going a little bit better. Amaris, I can't have more wham. That's the problem. You are visually stunning. Oh, stop it. Meow. Can I kick it? Oh, I f***ed up the cat. I f***ed up the cat. You didn't see anything. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna put that as a clip on me whacking the cat. Quest begin. Yeah, no.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
You both want stock coolers?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Yes. Teach me.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Nice.
Accio.
Yoink! This is mine now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Oh,
Very
she
good,
thinks
everyone.
she's so
That's enough of
good.
that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
He's so happy.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Yeah?
You are summoning toward you. Splendid!
Oh.
Don't lose your composure. Excellent.
Oh.
Not to worry.
Press the wrong button.
Very good.
How do you stop it? You press 4 again. Oh, piss.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Come on, smarty pants.
Here we go.
Okay, so you have to get it as close to the end without it falling off. Oh, that's good, because I've knocked both of mine off.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing
Shit.
Be sharp.
Oh, yeah, give me some more points.
That is how it's done.
This is how it's done. Oh, yes.
That's it.
Let us see this.
Will it count if I knock hers off the end?
Accio.
Oh, more pace needed.
Brilliant.
I'll get you next time, wench. Can I call her a wench? I don't think I can call her a wench.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, piss.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Oh.
This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Good. Ah, good.
There we go.
I can beat you this time, I bet. Ah ha ha!
Accio.
Nice.
You know.
Nailed it. Don't know whether you noticed, but second go, perfect score. I don't like to blow my own trumpet or anything, Onai, but get me my fucking trumpet.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Nah.
Until next time.
Of course, you can
Ronan.
use
It just reminds you of the sound from Age of Empires.
so inclined.
Ronan.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know
I
it
did.
would work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Nice.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Why does he have a medieval torture box in here? Leveled up. Nice.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Bit mad. What's up here?
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
My character looks like the kid from Bully. Do you remember that game? Canis Canem Edit? It looks like him.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Huh. You good? Why you... Did you fall down? Oh, you're sitting there. Okay. Okay, then. Nothing to see here, clearly. Right. Where now?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
He's so naughty.
And you're both wrong anyway.
Who's that?
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Nice. You've unlocked rewards available in the challenges menu. Peeves is being a pest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
I'm not wondering, but you're going to tell me anyway.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand and then guide it through the... Oh, right, okay, it's another one of these. I'm guessing I mustn't let the red thing catch up with me.
Levioso.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Yeah, take that, dummy.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
I want to
duel,
show him.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Protego. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Levioso. Good form. I know. This can't be your first. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
Get fucked.
My students with us again. I do need joy in life.
Yeah, suck it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I think I give better than I get because I didn't get hit by
I put you on
him.
the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is
No
one
pressure.
thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nailed it.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I'm big.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
Yeah, but how much you sucked.
Practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Nice. Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Nice.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
It's never goodbye, it's just till next time. Haha.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Nothing. Not trying to shoot a cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from
Obviously.
Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help
You'll
hasten
never
your
be Dobby,
progress
I agree.
with some extra assignments.
Deke will never be Dobby.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I don't
Very
care about
well.
this and I just eat
I'd
it. I want to
like
get
you
on
to
with
make
it.
your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
All right, mate. Catch you later.
or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Who am I going to go with? Sebastian or Natsai? He looks like a bad apple.
I'd like
I'm
to
going
go
with
with
him.
Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And he knows the area.
And he might
He'll
get
keep
into
you
his
well clear of any of
might get
Victor
me into mischief.
Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Hey, Yoop, how's it going?
Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Are you having a fabulous Friday? Yes. Alright, let's go speak to Ronan. How you doing, you?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, he's right here.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Traveling again?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh. Gimme, gimme.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
I see him.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's Peeves again. What's he up to now? You been a little shit, Peeves? Oh, I need to go and see
I
him
trust
again.
the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
Oh my God, I
Let
do.
us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, this one's got a different button in it. Nice. So that's number 3. The mending charm, Reparo, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Oh, it's
Perhaps
over
a
here.
jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Nice.
Revelio.